So today we're going to be making some sourdough cobbler because, as you know, if you follow me on social media, I have been starting my sourdough starter again. Today I'm on, I believe, day 5. Yeah, a couple days ago I made chocolate chip sourdough muffins from discard. And if you want that recipe, just let me know. Just shoot me an IM or comment on the video and I can send you the recipe. So today we're going to be making strawberry cobbler with the sourdough discard. So let's get started. Okay, so to our mixing bowl, we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then a whole teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and I use pink Himalayan salt, but you use whatever you want. Now these measuring cups, spoons, I got it off of Pampered Chef, and this comes off to clean, but they have has all the measurements on there, half a teaspoon, teaspoon, whatever. Works amazing rather than having a ton of different measuring spoons around the house. So if you know a Pampered Chef person, you should get one. So to this, you are going to add 1 cup of sourdough starter. So here is my sourdough starter, and we're going to add a cup. Right. And then you want to cut up 6 tablespoons of butter. So preheat your oven to 375. Okay, so we're going to add the 6 tablespoons of butter. I cut mine up just because it's easier to mix. So you're going to put the butter in, and you're going to cut it into the dough. And then you want to just mix it until it forms a sticky dough. You don't want to over mix it because then it'll taste weird. So once I put the butter in, I'm going to mix it up and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty sticky, but there's not a ton of dough there. But yeah. All right, and now we're going to move on to the filling. Okay, so now we have a new bowl, and we're going to add 2.5 pounds of your favorite. And I'm using frozen berries, and frozen berries are fine to use in this, so we're using frozen strawberries. And to this, we are going to add 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup. So there's my 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And now you're also going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And now we're going to mix that together. It's a little hard because they're frozen, but do the best you can. Okay, so now we have this pan. Looks like it's a 2-quart pan, and we're going to put the berries in the bottom of the pan. And spread it out. Looks like I probably could use a bigger pan, but that's okay. Alright, so now that we have this all in here nice, we are going to cover it with the dough that we made earlier. There's no science to this, you kind of just try to get it over it. I've never made cobbler before, so I'm not sure if you're supposed to like break it up and put it on there, or just put it on there. So we're kind of just winging it. So put it on there. Do the best we can with this. Okay, so this is what I got. I covered it as much as I could. So now what we're going to do is brush. Whoa, sorry. We're going to brush 2 tablespoons of melted butter onto the cobbler dough. Okay, so we have our 2 tablespoons of melted butter all over it. And now what we're going to do is sprinkle some sugar on top. We're going to take 3 teaspoons of sugar, but you can basically measure with your heart if you want. So we're just going to sprinkle it. I have it pre-measured in here. I probably shouldn't have done it this way, but oh well, I'm committed now. So let's get this all on here. Make sure it's even. Gonna get all the crevices. All right. Now we're gonna bake this at 375 for 45 minutes. We'll check it at 40, and if it needs more, you can go up to 50. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So it was in for 40 minutes. And I think it's pretty much done. I don't, maybe it's a little doughy right here. I think I'm gonna stick it back in for 5 more minutes. But that is my sourdough discard berry cobbler. Enjoy!